I've had some feedback on some of our sessions that have gone viral, and I wants to respond, okay? So I'm pulling up this video from YouTube, one that is from one of our sessions that we did. Now, in this video, we got some pushback, and I want to respond to the pushback because I want to make sure we're clear on some things. Now, the name of the topic is called Nobody Likes Black American. And I want to go down here to this comment section because I want to take a look at some things. Now, in this session, let me preface what this session is about. As a matter of fact, let me play it. Let me just play it. Okay, this is a conversation.
My parents and my sister.
That's why you have a little sense.
I like how he just uses quotes unnecessarily. You have little sense. Amazing. Yes, I'm African, but Africans don't like African Americans. Not look. First of all,
Nobody like Black Americans.
No, every race has a problem with Black Americans, but
Okay, nobody likes Black American. Let me say something to you. You'll hear people say that, oh, people around the world, they hate Black people. I have not experienced that. And again, what he's speaking and what you hear people speaking of is their small, limited universe. But my universe, when I travel, I get love. I've been to overseas to London and England, South America. I lived in Argentina for 7 years, Brazil. I lived in Mexico. Love, 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 love. Wherever I go. And as a matter of fact, I'm telling you, when it comes to my skin color, when I went down to Argentina, they were in love with my skin color. Okay. So we had some comments down here because a lot of people were upset about this particular session. And it says, we as Black men face aggression, racism. Okay, now, in my response, and I'm going to talk about what my response was because I need to go into some things that we as people, we don't get it. All right, so what I said is that simply means that you give the most aggression. Thank you for your comment. All right, we go on down here, but then we have someone else who says, you usually get what you're looking for, expect good and get good. Okay, so then we have, oh my God, women are treated differently from men. So yeah, you would feel welcome and loved, but the story is totally different for Black men. We get no love for not even from our own Black women. And my comment, if that's what you want to believe, then you are welcome to the dimension that you continue to create. Congratulations. Keep receiving what you keep believing. You are right. Now, I'm going to pause right there because what I need to make clear is that we are creating our own universe. That's why tonight's topic is, whose universe is this? Whose universe is this? Because the problem is when you're having thoughts and energies like this, what you're not recognizing is you're perpetuating. You are literally creating your universe right here. This is the real world. This. See, that's the problem with what you haven't been taught. Somebody's manipulating your mind and they're helping you to create the dimension that they want to see. And I'm saying they, but really it's you. The minute you change your mind, the minute your dimension changes. The minute you change your mind, the minute your dimension changes. All right? So there's a saying, and the saying says, the child that believes they can and the child that believes they can't are both right. They're both right. And I went over this in our last session. They're both right. So here's the question. Do you believe that everybody hates your skin color? Well, then if that's what you want to continue to believe, that's exactly what's going to show up for you. And the problem is that melanated people, because you choose to stay in a victim mindset, then you choose to create the raggedy dimension that you're living in. You chose it. Okay, let me carry on. I had someone else to say, sister, you're so right. A lot of them get that energy because that's the energy they put out. I would just leave it at that. And let me say something else. In the last session, I also spoke about this. I had my mother one way. She spoke one way about, how Albions were. And then my father was totally different. He was very prejudiced. And the thing is, they both had very different attitudes, and he got a negative treatment from the people who he dealt with all the time. My mother, I never saw that. And so all I'm saying to you is, I've seen it myself. When your energy is different or negative towards a certain people, you're going to draw that same energy. And he wasn't getting it. And none of these, some of these men here, they're not getting it. You want to make it seem, oh, well, they just treat black people so. Meanwhile, it's all these melanated men who not calling themselves black, but all these melanated men out here who are successfully doing business with all types of people because they don't have that energy in them.